There are two sets of O-rings, top and bottom, which represent two distinct cells. This is one modular system that can be plugged into a second modular system. Here is the back side of the modular system, where the water is introduced into the cell. The water goes through each one of these plates, which is separated by an O-ring. You can see them in the center. And then comes out the front in the form of gas. In this case, hydrogen-oxygen gas. Since there are two distinct separate cells here, you can do one of two things, and that is obviously you can run them separately or you can run them together. In this case, I've got them both hooked together with a T. The same with the back of it. So now we're getting the combination of two cells as one. We're now looking at the back top, and you can see the bolts, the way they're put in there, which gives you a very, very solid unit. In keeping with the Aron cell system, this is modular, very, very easy to take apart. All the O-rings are set in place so that when you open the cell up, they will not drop out. Opening the cell up is as easy as just taking the bolts out. Obviously, all the plates are under pressure using this bolt system, but once you take the bolts out, the plates can be separated. The plates are, again, 6 by 12 inches. This system has 9 plates in it, 6 by 12, and they're separated by about 1/8 of an inch using the O-ring system. If we look at the bottom side, you'll note the connections. This obviously is the positive side, and if you look very, very close, you'll see how the connections are made. Since all the water is kept between the O-rings, all that you're looking at here, everything that you're looking at here is dry, so meaning there's no water. What we're doing right now is looking at the connection sides. And you can see, since this is a dry system, meaning there's no water here at all the water is kept in the O-rings, that you have no problem with corrosion. These clamps can be pulled off in exchange and put to any one of the plates. Each plate has a notch in it which accepts the top view. And again, you can see the bolts. This is the negative side. And if we take a closer look here, you can see the slit, which allows you to put the clamps or the terminal clamps on the plates. See if I can get you a better view. There you go. So each one of the plates has this notch in it. So you can move the electrodes from plate to plate. In the case that I'm using, as in the last Aaron cell, what I've done is the way it gets shipped is it's every other plate. In other words, we have positive, neutral, negative, neutral, positive, neutral. But since it is very, very easy to change the electrode, you can make it positive, negative, positive, negative, and you have quite a powerful cell. Keeping in mind that when you do that, you're going to also up the amperage rating. As I stated earlier, this is a modular system, which is really, really nice and very, very compact. I should be starting the test on this cell so you can see it tonight, tonight, and hopefully I'll have this uploaded to YouTube for you. The tubes that I have on this are just test system tubes. Obviously you can put on whatever tube you want. So give you some idea what's going on here. There's your size. And let me show you the other. So it'll give you some good idea of the dimensions. In case you can't read that, it's about 5 inches on the O-rings.